Hello everyone, this is Huda. Today I am going to explain about repetition statement. First, control structure. Control structure is divided as repetition statement, sequential statement and jump statement. What is repetition statement? Repetition statement understanding looping constructs in programming. Introduction for repetition statement. Repetition statements allow a set of instructions to be executed multiple times used to reduce code length and automate repeated tasks. Essential in all programming languages. Need for repetition statement. Avoid writing the same code again and again. Improve program efficiency. Easy to manage and control repeated tasks used in tasks like counting, searching, printing and pattern etc. Types of repetition statement. Repetition statement is further classified as for loop, while loop, do while loop. For loop, it is used when the number of iterations is known in advance, used for iterating through arrays, used when initialization, condition and increment, decrement are related. Syntax for loop. First we have to write for, then we have to write initialization, condition and then we have to write increment and decrement, then statement. Example for loop. Write a C program to check whether the given number is prime or not. First we have to write the source code, which is like #include stdio.h, and then we have to write void main. Then we have to write integer type of data, or we can write float type of floating point data or decimal type of data. They have first they have given integer type of data, which is they have declared n flag equals to 0. Printf, enter the number to check whether the number is prime or not. Then we have to then we have to write this scanf. Under scanf we have to write the format specifier, which is %d. For integer type of data, the format specifier is %d. And then we have to write the address of n. Then we have to write the for loop, which is like I equals to 2 and I is less than n by 2, then I plus plus, which is increment. Then we have to write the if condition under the for loop to check whether the number is prime or not. They have given if n is %i equals to 0, then flag equals to 1, then the condition gets break. Then we have to write again the if condition. If flag is equals to 0, print the number is prime. Else, if the condition is wrong, then we have to write else the number is %d is not a prime number. While loop. While loop, it is used when the number of iterations is unknown. Condition is checked before executing the loop body. Syntax for while loop. First we have to write while, and under the while we have to write the condition, then we have to write the statement. Flowchart for while loop. First we have to write the condition in a diamond shaped symbol, then it shows the true if the answer is true, then the condition shows the code block. If the answer is false, then the condition comes to end. Program for example for while loop. Write a C program to display your course name with serial number for 5 times. Source code. Then we have to write #include stdio.h void main. Then we have to declare integer type of data, which is int I is equals to 1. Then we have to write the while loop condition, which is while I is less than or equals to 5. Print computer programming %d computer programming. It has to print computer programming for up to 5 times. It has to print 5 times. Then after completing 5 times, then it has to break the loop. So they have given printf. Now the loop is terminated. Example they have given, they have printed computer programming for 5 times. Do while loop. Body of loop is executed at least once. Condition is checked after executing the loop. Syntax for do while loop. First we have to write do, then we have to write the statement, again we have to write the while and condition. Flowchart for do while loop. First we have to write the do and condition, again we have to write the while condition in diamond shaped symbol. Then if it is true, then it comes to code block. If it is wrong, then it comes to end. Example for do while loop. Write a C program to display the name of your department for 10 times using do while loop statements. Source code. Again, we have to write hash include stdio.h and void main. Void main is used when the program doesn't want to give any return value. Then we have to write integer type of data. They have given int I equals to 1, and then we have to write do, and we have to write the statement printf computer science and engineering. It has to print the computer science and engineering for 10 times. Then we have to write the while. Under the while we have to write the condition, which is I is less than or equals to 10. They have printed 10 times in computer science and engineering. Flowcharts of loop. For loop and while loop condition checked first, do while loop condition checked after one execution. Advantages of repetition statement. Reduce code duplication, makes program cleaner and easier to read, useful for automation, efficient for repeating long tasks. Common applications of repetition statement. Iterating through arrays, printing patterns, repeated calculations, data processing, menu-driven programs. Conclusion. Last conclusion of repetition statement. Repetition statements are essential for efficient programming. They help automate repetitive tasks with minimal code. Understanding loop is fundamental for logical and structured program design. Thank you everyone.